Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Theater Threads. It's your girl, Vi. Here, I like to talk about all things film, television, and theater. I like to give recommendations as well as watch the bad so that you don't have to. This is Throwback Thursday. I love to talk about old movies that most people probably didn't know about, forgot about, or don't appreciate. And this week's hint of Throwback Thursday, I'm going to remind you in case you missed it. So this week's Throwback Thursday film is a science fiction action comedy where a group of individuals who are territorial and proud of their neighborhood take up arms when invaders come. Now, this film stars an unknown actor at the time, but years later would be a household name in Comic-Cons everywhere. Shout out to Spider Black 85 and Jace the Great One. Both of them were correct with answering this week's Throwback Thursday film. Congratulations. And to everyone else, keep guessing, keep commenting, and better luck next time. But this week's movie is 2011's Attack the Block. It stars a young, unknown John Boyega. Now, some people, depending on, which angle you was looking at this, you could have thought I was talking about Jodie Whittaker because she goes on to play Doctor Who. But anyway, I was talking about John Boyega. And in case you haven't realized, I have been wearing all black. I have been recommending black films because it is February, Black History Month. So it was subtle, but I'm just going to make it explicit. Yes, I am showcasing black films because it is definitely Black History Month, and I wanted to make sure I spoke about those films that I feel go unnoticed, untalked about, like I said earlier. Now, back to Attack the Block. This film is set in South London, which is basically in the hood of London. And we have an alien that crash lands into the neighborhood when our heroes killed one of them. It then sends all the other aliens who drop down into the neighborhood to come after them. If you are a fan of the Goonies, I guarantee you will like this film because it is the Black Goonies set in London in modern day times. Now, I love how the film starts because one of our protagonists, which is Jodie Whittaker's character, Sam comes out of the underground. I'm from New York. So in New York, we call it the subway. In London, it is the underground. So when she leaves the underground, she is walking through a nice posh neighborhood. And then she ends up in a neighborhood that is not so posh, especially because you immediately see the graffiti. And that is when she is mugged. Yes. She is mugged by John Boyega, whose name is Moses. And I'm going to get into why I think his name is significant. But Moses and his crew rob her. And right as they're robbing her, that's when the first alien touches down. So don't worry. I do not plan on giving away a lot of spoilers because I do want you guys to watch this film and not feel like I gave much away. I did touch on the name Moses. Moses in the Bible is the man who delivered his people out of Egypt. Now, like I said, this film has a lot of messages, but they are subtle. So I think his name being Moses and him being the hero of our story, trying to kill the aliens in order to keep his block, his neighborhood, his friends, his family safe. I think that kind of touched on a biblical element to the film, but you tell me, I might be, taking it a little too far. What I noticed is that Moses and his friends want to be like Top Hat. Top Hat is the number one gangster drug dealer in the neighborhood, and they want to be just like him. And yet there are a couple of kids that we notice who are younger than Moses and his friends, and they want to be just like Moses. So we see how the cycle of violence, the cycle of gangs just keeps going and going and going. Something that I thought was funny, but worth mentioning is that sometimes the projects are the safest place to be when shit goes left. And I think this film definitely showcases that. And I also touched on the police presence. They don't even want to call the cops. Though all these things is happening in their neighborhood, they are more afraid of the cops than they are of the aliens.
Listen, we can't deal with this on our own. We have to call the police. You can trust me. I'll tell them what really happened.
You think the police is going to help them? They might not arrest you, but they'll arrest them.
For murder of 2 police officers, vehicle theft, resisting arrest, everything that happened everywhere in the ends tonight.
They arrest us for nothing already.
But there is one somewhat of a monologue that Moses says that I think is explicit to what this film is trying to say.
You know what I reckon, yeah? I reckon the Fed sent them anyway. Government probably bred those creatures to kill black boys. First they sent drugs to the ends, then they sent guns. Now they sent monsters to get us. They don't care, man. We ain't killing each other fast enough, so they decided to speed up the process.
Believe.
As always, I do recommend this film. I hope you guys check it out. I would love to know your thoughts. Did you watch this film and did you like it? All of these things, let me know. Let's get a conversation going, people. And if you want to break down this film, please let me know. I would love to do that because I think there are many factors of this film that I didn't even touch on, like the females in the film. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. And if you've gotten this far into the video, please believe I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I hope you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.